Hello creative friends, this is Joy. So today I decided to do a different type of video than what I typically do because I really don't know what to do. So I thought, I would come into my art room and kind of play around and then figure out what I'm going to do from there, which is typically what happens. And 9 times out of 10 I come in here and my desk is covered with stuff like you see here that I've kind of tossed in here through the week. And I usually have to straighten up a bit before I can even, start doing anything creative. I have some pictures here that I was doing scrapbooking last Friday night. I go to scrapbook with some ladies. I've been doing that for many, many years. And I had some of these leftover pictures of these birds. And now, now I can't even remember what they're called. That's so bad. Peacocks. Yes, that's what they're called. Peacocks. That I thought was really pretty and that I could use for reference material for my art. So I threw them on my desk so I could put them with my other pictures. And I have a folder up here. I probably should get a better filing system, but I mean, this is what's been working for me. This folder is for animals, so I put those in there. And I have a folder for people, a folder for plants, a folder for scenes. So anyway, so that's the animals. Put those in there. I've ordered these field notebooks because I've been seeing people doing like little mini art journals out of passports. And I'm like, well, these are kind of passport size, right? I mean, and they're really cute, and I like these. They have so many different ones with different covers, and these had maps, so I ordered these. There was like 5 of them, and they were cheap. So anyway, I got these. I want to try to do a little mini art journal, so I threw it on here because I was going to just go through and, do something with the pages, color them. So I'm going to set that there because I do want to do that. And put the rest of these, let's see, I've got other journals and extra supplies up above me here, so I'll put those up there. These I found last night, which I thought were really cool. I guess they're like laminated, and I guess they're for people that like go camping or bird watching or whatever, but they also had ones on snakes, ones on spiders, things like that. So that's why I think it's also for people that camp. And look at all these wonderful birds. It's like a reference. This one here is on hummingbirds of North America. And I thought, this is great reference for my art, I mean, wow. I just go in here and, I can look, and even though I have all those other pictures of animals and things, I don't have anything that's as comprehensive and put together as this. And this here is on birds of Central Florida. So that is just great. And then butterflies of Central Florida. Look how wonderful this is. I mean, who knew there were so many birds and butterflies just in Central Florida? It's amazing. So I got these because, again, great reference. I don't know what I'm going to do with these because my folder is so overstuffed that and I want to keep these more handy, like just close by. So I think I'm just going to set them right up here on my shelf, and hopefully I don't forget about those. Oh, and this is a new stamp set. Actually, it's a stencil stamp set. This I just got, and I wanted to play around with it. And actually, I have a Dino Weekly. Oh, let me get it. Dino Weekly media journal that I've been playing in and posting videos on that I'm like, this is great. I'm gonna do something in here with this stamp and stencil. So that's something else that I have in mind. And then I have this coffee thing from Starbucks for my coffee the other day. Tickets. I don't remember what the tickets are from. something that me and my husband did. A candy wrapper. I've got so many of these, and I don't know why I keep saving them, but I can't help myself. And I love the little sayings inside of these. This is from a little Dove piece of candy. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. I love that. So I don't know, I may end up putting that on a journal page, or, you know, a lot of them I thought it'd be fun to use the other side. But in any case, I've got a stash of those. Where are they? In my drawer here, where I stick them. I've got, and you can see so many. One day, one day, that's what's so funny. You become a hoarder when you get into all this stuff. And then these I know are tickets from when we went to see John Wick 3 recently, which was a lot of fun. I just don't remember what these are. And I thought, you know, these are great ephemera to put on pages. And so these I have these boxes, which I've showed in another video. I don't know if I can show them here. Let me see if I can tip these up so you can see them. Where I've, you know, put stuff in, pictures, people's, tags, animals, words, where I organize all of my, you know, stuff from magazines, images, and stuff like that. These are not really, I don't really see where they can actually go in any of these categories. And then, of course, I have the same categories in a shoebox size for bigger full-size page pictures and things. So I don't know what to do with these. I really need to find a place, because I think I had somewhere, I don't know where now. That's the other problem. You get so much stuff you forget what you have and where it's at. I do have somewhere another little container where I've stuck little different things like this into, but I don't know where that went to. So for now, I'm just going to set this aside until I figure out where that goes. And then I have a smash book on my desk that I've started, and you know, it's a composition book, and Kat, I watched some videos that Kat did where she does smash booking. You do it with a composition book. So I had one, I got it, I crinkled up the pages and inked and painted the edges and painted the cover. I'm going to do more, I just don't know what to do yet. Added all these ribbons. I already did a couple of pages, and this is where the last one that I did, I figured, you know, I could use this to put down, start using up some of these magazine images that I've been hoarding and saving, and use it, because my, if you see in my videos, it's usually like an art journal page with some kind of quote or title, and I don't really do a lot of art journaling, but I wanted to do this so that I can, for one, use up a lot of magazine images and things that I've been hoarding, and two, to kind of go deeper into like my thoughts, my feelings, you know, my experiences and stuff. And so I like this this picture, and it said heal yourself, and actually this was up here, and it actually said heal yourself with tea, but I didn't want to do a page about tea. I mean, I love tea. I have my tea this morning, and my tea that I like to drink every morning, Plantation Mint, and the article was about the healing properties of different teas, but I wanted to do this more about, you know, heal yourself, but I'm still mulling over what to write. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on that. I mean, I can write about physical healing, I guess, but I'm not sure what to write there, other than, you know, just take care of yourself, those kinds of things. Emotional healing, I think, is what I really want to write, and this is more for just me. This isn't something that I plan to share or show or anything like that. And so, yeah, I will have to continue to mull over that to figure out what I want to do there. And then I have an eraser pen. This is got a little fine liner eraser, which I just bought, that I thought I needed. So we'll put that up here. And I have, this is on my desk, some more magazine images that I pulled out to possibly use in the journal. I thought that was so cute, the elephant. So I just kind of went through and decided to pull out some other images from my stash that I might be wanting to use in here. So I'm going to put this with this. So this is just, like I said, something I'm just working on for, you know, just myself, just to do that. And so now I've got a clear surface, and now it's like, okay, what do you want to work on first? And I want to show you, if I can, across the room behind me. Let me move this. There is another table. There it is, and I'll try to turn it right side up because right now it's kind of upside down, I think. With more stuff that I bought recently. Let me show you. Here's even more things that I've recently got that I gotta put away. So I got a gallon of gesso, because who doesn't need enough gesso? And it's something that you're always needing and you never run out of. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this. Honestly, I am like running out of room here, and I really need to stop buying so much stuff because I just don't have the room for it anymore. I'll figure that out later. Okay, put that down there. So I got this rotary perforator from Tim Holtz, which I thought was kind of cool. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, and then I got these archival inks. I'm so excited about these. This came actually as a set, so you get his 10, and then you get the little mini ink pads. And I've started recently, now see, this is something, I can't throw this away because bubble wrap, seriously? Oh my gosh, I have to get that tape off later. Anyway, put that in my stash of bubble wrap. But, recently started getting into, or interested, because I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm like, I'm like scrapbook myself to death, and I've done so many scrapbooks for my granddaughter, both my kids. I'm working on mine and my husband's, and once I get that done, I want to go on to other things. And so card making has been something that I've been looking into and interested in. So I've been watching a lot of videos, and I'm, starting to get interested in that. And so yeah, I bought these. These will probably not be just used for card making. These will be used probably for, art journaling as well. But anyway, how fun are these going to be? So I'm so excited about these. So yeah, cool. So I have that. And where do I put these now? I'll put these over here. A little space right there, so that way I can easily access them. And then I got this. I bought this too recently. The Making Art Station. I'm really excited about this. Wow. So this I got because, again, I'm getting interested in the card making. And again, don't ever throw anything away. This cardboard would be great. Look at it. It's a thinner cardboard. Oh my god. Loving the box. So, here we go. Oh, I was like, where's the rest of it? It's on the back. So I'm excited about getting this. Again, more bubble wrap. Yay. Put that in my bubble wrap stash. It's metal. You have this ruler. It's magnetic, and these magnetic magnets to help you hold your card on. And so yeah, I'm really excited about getting this and try my hand at making some cards. So that's going to be fun. So let's see, where am I going to put this? I have a place down here where I have other similar things. For now, I'll stick it down there. Hopefully those magnets don't fall off. So, bubble wrap. This goes up in my bubble wrap stash. And this I will put up here, so it's like at my fingertips if I need that for something. Something else I bought is a tape gun for my scrapbooking. I'm hoping this will make things a little easier. Oh, I really shouldn't throw that away because I usually like to cut up, you know, when I have a... Oh, well, I shouldn't have opened that, but anyway, this is just an extra refill for that. So this is going to be for when I do scrapbooking. So, and ooh, I'm excited about this. So I'm going to put this over with my scrapbooking stuff. And something else I bought recently is Dialogue. Oh, and look at what a great box this is that it come in. I can use that for, oh my gosh, look at right here. I need to start a stash of, I know I've got more little pieces of ephemera somewhere around here. I just need to find it. Another little great box. Wish I could remember what I did with it. This is the bad part about having so much stuff. Anyway, so that's going to be a great box to keep all that stuff in. Put that right there. Perfect. And I got the Dialogue. I just bought this. It came in a kit, all this together. So I was really excited about opening this up. Let's see. And it's starting to get a little warm. It gets a little warm in my art room compared to the rest of the house. My husband likes to keep it like 65, but in here it doesn't get as cool because it's actually a converted garage. So yeah, I mean, I know a lot of artists, they are lucky enough to have people send them stuff. I'm not one of those. Everything I have, I buy. And so when I do my videos, I will, see, I'm already contemplating, ooh, I could use that for something. I'll just set that aside for now. Everything I have, I buy. And so when I do my videos, I mean, I try to, you know, talk about what supplies I use so that, you know, people are interested, they know. But I don't endorse any supplies because I don't really have any endorsements or anything like that. It's just stuff I do on my own. Man, these things are hard to open. Oh my gosh. And, yeah, they definitely don't want you to get into this. Stuff I do on my own, and you know, stuff I buy myself, and just stuff I see that I want to play with and have fun with. So, yeah. So that's that. And it's his brother calling, as usual. It's got to be his brother, usually this early in the morning. And my husband doesn't get up this early, so he's out of luck. Oh, that's lines. Okay, so that's lines. So that I want to go first. I probably want that in the beginning. And then that looks like it's, you know, craft. Let me see what this is. Oh, this looks like it's insert book. Backgrounds. Ooh, I like that. So this is different backgrounds. You see, oh yes, that is so cool. So that way I have a start. That, second or third, not sure. I'm gonna put it on third there. They're also great. Definitely want the lines to be first. So I want that to be like for my note taking or what have you. And this is something that I thought I could use, you know, for art and playing and creating and all that fun stuff. I like the black. The black looks like fun. Okay, so I think this is the order that I want them in. And what is this? This I'm not sure about. Pocket insert. I'm assuming, yeah, it's a pocket to put stuff in. Oh yeah, to put like your pencils and pens and stuff like that into. But I can't get it open. You know, there's got to be an easier way. There we go. I should have known there was an easier way. And you know what? Dang it, I wished I'd have figured that out to begin with, because the lady that organizes the scrapbooking, she saves these, and I usually will save them for her, take them to her, but all these others I've cut open, so they're not any good. Oh, darn it. Oh well, I'll take her the one. But the others I could have taken her. Oh, that's cool. You got like a little pocket. That doesn't want to open. Wow. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so you got a pocket to put stuff in, and then it looks like you got a pocket here and a pocket there. So I'll figure that out. So here's the cover. And this is the order I want them in. And I've only got 4, so how's this going to work? Let me see. So I could put one here, one there. And then I probably only need one of these. Now think about it. So, oh, I know what I'll do. I'm going to put these two together. Like, it's kind of hard to figure out how you're going to do this. Let me find the centers. Somewhere. Oh, there it goes. Put these two together. And then I will put this through the first one. I got them right side up? Yeah, I think so. And then put these two together. Put these through the second one. And then, what did I do with, oh, there it is, pockets. Pockets, I think I want to put this, hopefully this isn't too much stress on these elastics seem awfully thin. So I hope it's not too much stress on these elastics to do it like this. I'm going to put this around this book. So that way, when you open it, you have your pins here. I'll put some pins in here. Let's see, do I got some pins? I know I do, somewhere. I've got tons of everything. Hold on. Yes, of course I do. Like I said, I have tons of everything. If I see stuff, I buy it. These I'm not sure about, though. Let me look at these. Are these like colored or just, you know, black pens and with a colorful... How do I get them out? I'm not sure about these. Oh, I guess you can't. Darn it. Why do they make it so complicated? Oh, here we go. Wrong side. Opened it from the wrong side. So let me see. Pink. Is this really pink or is this just a black pen? Ooh, it is pink. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure about these. It's not really the type of pens. It's more like a ballpoint pen. It's not really what I would want to use in this journal. I think I'd much rather use something like these. These are like little, let me see. Well, these are kind of ballpoint pen too, tip too. Oops. I really kind of would rather use like maybe a paint, like a felt tip paint marker, kind of like these, but I don't want to put those in there. I thought I had another smaller set, but I'm not sure. Ah, I do. There we go. Ooh, these are like metallics. Look how fun. Now these would be perfect for this journal. I could have all kinds of fun in here with these. Alright, let me see. This is a lot of them though. Ooh, look at the colors. This is something new I recently bought too. We've got gold, we've got silver. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Perfect for this journal. I just don't know if they'll all fit. But we're going to make them fit. Well, maybe we won't be able to make them fit. Barely. Oh, there we go. And then let's see if we can get this thing to, the cover to not be so stiff. It's a little starchy or stiff or whatever, but I think we can work with it. Okay. And there. Whew. Boy, that was a lot of work. Alrighty. So now I got that. It's something I can, and you know, I could, this it'll be nice because it's something I can maybe sit on the couch and play with. I mean, I don't usually do a lot of art during the week because I come home, it's late, 6 o'clock at night, and I'm tired, and I usually will sit and relax for a few minutes after a long commute home, fighting traffic on the freeway, to unwind, and then I, you know, cook supper, and just in time for my husband to be home at 7 or shortly after. So, and then I'm just, by then, so wore out, I just don't really feel like doing a whole lot of anything but vegging for a while. So, I mean, maybe this will get me motivated to start doing more stuff with my art. I could sit on a couch and work on this stuff. So, let's see. How do you put this back on? Back. These I had over on the other table because the other table is where I do a lot of creating journals, but I don't know. I've got a bunch that I haven't sold, so I'm kind of going to shut down the Etsy shop for now and regroup and rethink about what I'm going to do with that. So, ephemera, or packaging and stuff, I don't know. Figure that out later. I'll stick that down here for now. Put these back. Alrighty, so now I'm back to the part like, what are we gonna do? I've got everything organized. I wanted to, like I said, color this little thing. Get some tea. I'm not sure how well this is going to hold up to coloring, but you know what? I am going to do it anyway. So I want to do it with, where is my watercolor set? I had one here, and no I don't. Hang on. Here we go. Another recent purchase. You know, guys, I really need to stay off of the off of Amazon and off of these different sites, because I've been spending way too much money lately. Just way too much money to get my water. So I got this Arteza. I've played around with it some and had fun with it. So now I'm going to, what am I going to do? Oops. Okay. Well, maybe that would be a better brush to use. So I'll use that one. Let's see, actually, I want to spray these so they activate, because I don't know which ones I'm going to use. I'm just going to right now just play with putting some color down on these pages. Like I said, not sure how this paper is going to react to all this wetness, but we shall see. It's soaking right in, which is not surprising, and I probably shouldn't go over it too many times, because then it's probably going to start fraying. And I don't want to get it so soaked that it rips the paper, because I can tell you now, this paper is not very thick. Which is, I guess, why I wanted to use the watercolors. I mean, well, it's kind of counterintuitive, I guess. Watercolors is a lot wetter than other mediums, but at the same time, you know, I can hopefully quickly color these. So I'm going to do the same on the back. Come on, I want some color. I'm not even going to worry about going off and the edges or getting well, that's that one. And I will somehow get this, you know, to where it'll dry. I'm going to do red over here, reds and oranges. How's that? So my idea, I don't know. I don't really have an idea. I just was thinking, you know, get some kind of color down, and then, you know, I can go from there. That way when I go into this little journal, the pages will have color. That's what I only thought so far. Get a little bit right there. A little bit more there. So, like I said, I don't know how this is going to hold up to all this, but I think it'll be fine. I mean, once it dries, obviously, when it's in this wet state, it's going to be a little bit delicate, but once it dries, it should be fine. So that's 2 pages, and let's see. do some yellows over here. And maybe some greens. I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I've seen people talking and showing and using, like I said, passports, but I don't know if I actually recall or remember seeing what they did in them. I just was thinking that'd be kind of neat to have something small and that you could use to, I don't know, do something creative in and carry with you, I guess. I could carry it with me. I don't really have a lot of time at work or anything to do art on the go, but I wish I did, but I don't. So I think that's all I'm going to do, 3 pages today, or for now. And eventually I'll get through this, but you guys don't got anything want to sit and watch me sit and paint on the paper. Okay. So then I'll just, ooh, kind of like that. Look at that. That looks fun. Some of the red and orange got on the blue and the purple, and the same with the red and the yellow. So I will just stand this up over on the other table and let that dry for now. And I know that when they dry, set this aside to dry. I know when it dries, it'll probably be like kind of wonky pages, but that's okay. If I want to flatten them out, which I really don't care if they're all wrinkled and wonky, if I want to really flatten it out, I could put it in a book, but I probably won't even bother. Oh, okay, so this is one that I am excited about. I'm going to move that out of the way because in a previous video I spilt it all over the place. So I have to be careful. Let's see, I want to play with this one in my Dinah Wakley book. How do I open it? Again, no clue. Don't see. Well, alright, well, I'm going to have to cut this one open too. This looks like a fun stamp set. Actually, I'm going to keep that in the packaging, and the same here. That way I can store them back in the same packaging. That would probably be wise. Well, this probably doesn't matter. I have a, more stuff I can save. Let's save that. See that little piece there with the others? Okay. So, let's see, what's the next page in here? I've just been going page by page. That's really not conducive to this. I don't think. Well, alright, it's going to be challenging, but let's make it work. Okay. Burlap it is. Let me see. This I do want to put something under. I don't want this will seep through to the other page, and I don't want that to happen. Let's see. Okay, this isn't going to work because I have sprays on here, and that will reactivate as soon as it gets wet. Hang on. Okay. Stuff falling everywhere. Goodness. Let me clip this side. Clip that down. And think what I'm going to do, I really like this honeycomb here, and I think I'm going to use some orange. I want to use orange. So I'm going to get some orange out. If I got any left, there we go. And get a dauber. Get some paint on there, and I think I'm going to do some of this on this page. Just randomly. Not anything too spectacular. Doesn't have to be perfect. You guys let me know if you like these kind of videos. I mean, some of the, people, I've watched some of these videos. Most of my videos, like I said, I just I narrate them, I speed them up, because I, usually I'll just show you this part where I get to where I actually figure out what to do. And, I know people don't want to watch like an hour video. Some of them I do watch, it depends. Some of them I don't. I'll skip through or skip ahead or whatever, and I'm sure there's going to be people who do that with this video or decide they don't want to watch, and that's okay. But I know some people might like these types of videos. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think that's good. That should be enough, right? Okay, that's good. So I'm going to stick it in the water just to keep it from drying out, because I can clean those off and reuse those. Yes, I am one of those that will clean things off because, it's money. Everything costs money, and like I said before, I have to buy all of my own art supplies, and so, yeah, I try to take care of what I have so that, I have it. So I'll get a baby wipe to clean my stencil off. And if it doesn't all come off, that's okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be like perfectly clean, but I definitely want to get it cleaned off for the most part. And then clean up my mess. So what else do I want to do here? Let's see. I want to do some kind of a border. I was thinking, I don't want to make it too complicated. I mean, I could do that. But I also, let me see. This is probably not the best way to store stencils, but this is what I have all my stencils in. And some of them I have in packages, and some of them I don't. I'm just going to flip through here real quick just to see if there's anything else that speaks to me for a potential border around this. No. So, I think I'll go with my first idea is just to do that one strip. See, this is fun. That would be a fun border. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. So, actually, I'm just going to add this to my stash. I'm not even going to bother putting it back in the package. I think it'll be fine. Put that back under there, and we will do, I want to do this, but I don't like, you see here where I can't get really that close to the edge. I don't like that, so I'm going to cut this so I can get a little bit closer to the edge. And I'm going to get a smaller dauber. so I can try to keep it contained just in this area. And what color am I going to use? I got one. Ooh, I like this blue-green. Do I want to do that? I don't know if that'll show up. Let me look and see if this will show up. I'm going to try it. Ooh, that's really watery. Shake this up. Don't want that. Oh, that sounds too watery. That's not going to work, I don't think. I have another. Blue-green is definitely one of my favorite colors, and I didn't really realize it until I started doing art journaling. And colors I never would have thought that, you know, I really like blue-green and lime green. That's another one of my favorites. And this orangey kind of pumpkin orange. I mean, I just love it. Love the colors. Okay, so let's see how this is going to look. Okay, I'm going to keep that out. I've got different shades of blue-green, and chances are I'll need more, and I'll pick up a different one, and it just won't be the same. Let me see if I could do this. Ooh, okay. Looks like it's working. Don't know what it's going to look like when I lift it up, but we will find out. Got to rub it a little bit, make sure it gets into the burlap. And, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but oh wow, look at that. That's so cool. Okay, let me continue on with this border. So let's see what's been going on. Not a lot. working and working. Seems like I'm always working. You know what? I'm going to do this side first because I want these two sides to come down, and then I'll do it between, if that makes sense. Like I said, me and my husband went and saw John Wick 3 last weekend, I think it was. I did went to do scrapbooking last Friday. Once a month, the ladies get together and to do art journaling or whatever. You know, you don't have to do art journaling. You can do other crafts. Most of them are doing art journaling, but not everybody. Some will bring like their knitting projects. This one woman, she actually will haul her sewing machine in, and she's been doing quilts on her sewing machine. Which I don't think I'd do all that, you know, that seems like a lot of work to haul all that in, but yeah, that's what she does. She'll haul her sewing machine in and sit and do sewing on her quilt. And the quilts that she makes are just absolutely gorgeous. I've been doing this, meeting these ladies usually the third Friday of every month for 10, 12 years, a long time. And like I said, I'm kind of getting burned out on the scrapbooking, so I want to get done, or at least get to a place where I feel like I'm caught up, which I don't know if that's ever going to happen, so I can start bringing other things to do. I'd love to bring some stuff and make some cards. Oh, that's another thing. Some of the ladies, they'll actually make cards. There's several ladies that'll do cards, and then there's several ladies that what was I thinking? The cards and the, gosh, my mind just went blank. Darn it. That's what happens when you get to my age, I guess. You lose your train of thought. Anyway, so yeah, we meet, and everybody does their own thing, and I just want to start, oh, I got a little crooked. Oh, well, that's crooked, but who cares? So, not perfect. I mean, I got blue there, so it's fine. Put that in my water. And what did I do with the baby white? I lost it. That's what I did. Oh, I threw it in the garbage. It had quite a bit of paint on it. See, this is the other thing I'll do too. I'll save these. But I got so many of these now that I don't know what to do. I've used some of them on some of my art journal pages, but I've got so many of them now saved that I was like, what am I going to do with them all? There's just so many. You know what? I'm going to lift this up and just try to clean that off a little bit better. Yep, that's good. And then clean up my mess. I don't know, I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking actually. Actually what I was thinking, I do know, but I don't know if it's such a good idea. I mean, you know, I got a bunch of these painted baby wipes and paper towels, and I was thinking, ooh, that's an idea. I was thinking, this is wet obviously, but I got a bunch of them that are dried out with paint and stuff all over them, that what I would do, and I probably will do that, I'll have to do that and maybe make a video, cover them with clear gesso to stiffen them up, and then actually use them to put together like, you know, a little art journal. Oh, wouldn't that be so cool? Okay, I'm going to set this over there to dry for now, and I think I kind of like the background as it is. Do I want to do anything more to it? Let me pull out my stencils again. Don't want to overdo it, but it seems like I need, I don't know, something else. Something else. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't, like I said, want to get too crazy. Ooh. Text. Maybe do a little bit of text. I think that will work. There's numbers. I think the text would be fun. I thought I had a different stencil with text, but I think that'll work. I mean, it's not like I'm going to do it where they can read it anyway. And I have, another thing I have on my table is a stash of, and they're everywhere, which I really need to get a little basket or something to put these in. I went through my stash and pulled out a bunch of quotes that I liked and a bunch of words potentially to use on pages. Light up your life, kind of like that. That kind of speaks to me. And like I said, I probably should get a little basket to put these in if I'm going to have them light on my table. And you can see they're all crinkled because they got all wet when I dumped my water over here recently. So let's see, what am I going to put on this page? Light up your life. I like both. You see, I like all of these. Now this is where it's hard to figure out what to put on the page. Does not matter how slowly you go. I like that one too. I like that one too. Okay, let's see. I got 3 potential choices. Oh, see what I mean? Oh my god. Making a mess already. Okay. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. I like that. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. I like that. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. But you know what? I think I already used that. Same one. Earlier. Somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. If I not, then maybe I'll use that one. Gosh, I could have sworn I already put that one in here. But it doesn't look like I did. Huh. Alright. Well, that one I think I will use then. Yep. That's the one. Okay. Put my clip back on. want to put this Light Up Your Life on there still. Let me think about that. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this out real quick. And I like these little sayings. I actually got these out of Woman's World magazine. My mom gets one every week, and when she's done with them, I get them and I can cut them up, and I get a lot of my magazine images and these little quotes out of those magazines. And you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, you know, the paper is really thin that this is printed on, so I'm not going to be able to adhere this to the burlap. It's just not going to work. I'm going to have to adhere this to something else and then put that on the burlap. So I want to, okay, it's starting to come together now. I want to do an image, but again, I don't think it's going to really work for me just to stamp an image on here. So I have this book. Actually, I don't have room in here to stamp it, where I have all my stamped images, a bunch of stamped images. Oh, you know what, maybe, but I do have room in this one. I could stamp it in there and cut it out and put it on the page, but you know what, I think I might want to, let me find it, do it on a tag. I don't know, though. I mean, this, I want to, for sure, have to put it on a tag or something, but I want to do it on a black one. These black tags. Put it sideways. I don't know that I'm going to use that Light Up Your Life. I don't know about that one now. I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put her down here. Yeah, maybe I will stamp her. I just don't think if I stamp her on here, it'll actually show up or be a very good impression. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what? Yeah, shoot. Now I'm in a dilemma. Don't know what to do. I was thinking I'll just try it, and if it doesn't work, I can cover it up. I guess I can do that. Try it and then see if it'll work. Man, these are hard to get out. Oh, okay. Let me try it. Get out my ink pad. I store it in a plastic bag to keep it from drying out. Again, just trying to preserve what I have for as long as I can. And I store it upside down so that way it's ready to whenever I'm ready. So let's see, let me get her good and inked up. And then, oh, I can see it's not inked up real good there. And this is where I want to write there. Okay. Let's fingers crossed, hope this works. It's kind of moving around a little bit, but oh well. Let's see if we can get a halfway decent impression. Oh, that's not too bad. I would like it darker though. And you can't really see, this has got some really pretty, you know, texture in it, and you can't see that. So let's stamp it in this book and see what happens. Let's see. Maybe I may end up covering it up. Ink this up real good again. Hopefully that's got it inked up good. Let's see what it looks like stamped in here. I probably should put this on a block, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, see how, oh, that's so cool. I like that. Okay, so I am going to, what do I do with my scissors now? I think I like it on paper because you can really see. I think I got two pieces. Yep, I did. You can really see the image much better, so let's cut this out. I like it. And I'm going to go close to the edge, but not right on the edge. I'm just going to cut around it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, let's see. What else? I'm trying to think of. Do I want to put her down first and then do the words around? Or do I want to go ahead and do some of the text around and then put her down? Because I think it would be better if I did the text and then that way some of it might go behind her. I think I'm going to do that. So let's do some text. And I want to do it in black. And a sponge, a dauber. Ooh, that's a big one. That'll be fine. And then I'm just going to randomly, let's see, I could just use the edges. Just going to randomly, like, try to see if I can get this through. Just looks like smudging, doesn't it? Press a little harder and really get it in there. I mean, it's such small, tight. Oh, there it goes. That worked. You can tell that's a word. Do a different area. Let's see. And a little bit more. Here. Yeah, that kind of got a little too much. A little too zealous there. I could have done without that, but that's okay. A little too much. I like it better like this, and that's too light, so, you know, that's the way it goes. You just have to play, and that's the one thing about art journaling. It's like you play, and whatever you end up with, you end up with. I want to do, let's see, a little bit more up here, and right here. I mean, the tag's probably going to cover it up here, but that's okay. Alright, good enough. I think, oh, nope, down here. See, now I'm getting a little carried away with it. Right here. I get a little too carried away, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, that should be enough. And I need to clean the stencil off. Don't clean it off right away. It's going to dry, and see, it's already starting to dry. You can tell it's already starting to dry on here, and I did not want that to happen. Okay, let me lift this up. You can see it went through. I That's why I put the paper behind this. Because I don't want it to go through to the other page, and I mean, I guess, you know, it would give me a start to the next page, but no. I should be more delicate with this word stencil. But, it's good. Okay. So, I'm going to put her here. So I'm going to use Aleene's Tacky Glue. Make sure she's stuck down really good. And actually I can use, now where I stamped, this, I can put it on here, on the burlap, to figure out where she's going to go. This actually works pretty good. And there's the other thing too, the glue that will go through. I did that on one of the other burlap pages. I did not have anything behind it. I did all this painting and gluing and all that, and yeah, the page behind it was a little messed up, but that's okay. I covered it. And I probably should not have used Aleene's Tacky Glue on this because it's such thin paper. It would have been better to use a glue stick. Oh, it's probably gonna warp. Oh well. It'll be fine. So put that on my tag. And then I want to put the tag on my page. Probably right about there. Let's see, it's warping. Of course, I was already warped from getting soaked. It'll be fine. Oh, stuff falling down over here. And then by the time I get done with whatever I'm doing in here, I have to clean up again because I end up making such a mess everywhere. So I'm just gonna put some glue on the back of that and put that down. Got some glue right there. Alrighty. I think I'm really happy with this. You know what? Now that let me move it down just a little bit further. There. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Alright, so I think we'll wrap up here. I mean, this is kind of, you know, what goes on in my art room, and my nails are trash now, and oh well. I will end up having to do them again this weekend, I'm sure. So, I hope you guys like the video, like this kind of sneak peek into my process, and, you know, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. You can leave me a comment if you want to leave me a comment, and let me know whether you like this or not. Or you could subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see more of my videos. Check out my channel and you'll see videos on all these other pages that I've done in this art journal. So I'm going to set this aside to dry, and we'll talk to you guys again later. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.